Hi, my name is Brenda Miller, and this is my research project on the leatherback sea turtle, the decline of the largest living turtle. Leatherback sea turtle facts. Leatherback sea turtles are the largest living turtle on Earth. Adult male leatherback sea turtles can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and be 6.5 feet long. Female leatherback sea turtles lay approximately 100 eggs several times during the nesting season. The leatherback sea turtle's shell is not hard like other turtles. Their backbones are covered by rubbery skin, giving it the leather-like look. The leatherback sea turtle population is scattered worldwide because the leatherback sea turtle migrates in all of the oceans, from tropic waters to Arctic waters. Leatherback sea turtles eat soft-bodied animals like jellyfish and squid. Females often return to the same nesting areas where they were born to produce their own offspring. Leatherbacks can dive to depths of 4,200 feet, deeper than any other sea turtle. Some photos of the leatherback. This one here shows its size. This here shows one eating a jellyfish, and I just thought this one was neat and going to the water, and their offspring. The issue: the decline of the leatherback sea turtle population. The leatherback sea turtle is the most endangered marine sea turtle. In 1982, there were around 115,000 adult female leatherback sea turtles in the world. Now there are only 20,000 to 30,000, and the population has continued to plummet. The population loss of the leatherback sea turtle is mostly due to being accidentally caught by fisheries. They are also hunted for their meat, and their eggs are harvested for food. Leatherback sea turtles also die when they ingest objects like plastic bags. They look like the jellyfish they normally eat. Some sea turtles have been found dead with 11 pounds of plastic in their stomachs. They can also be injured or drowned because of ropes or nets that are discarded carelessly. Leatherback sea turtles. The leatherback sea turtle's habitat. Leatherback sea turtles are open water animals, but they are often seen along the coast where they forage for food or nest. Leatherbacks are the most migratory sea turtle species. They are able to maintain a higher body temperature due to their size and high fat content, which allows them the ability to move in and out of cooler waters with ease. Leatherbacks mate in the waters near where they nest and along migratory routes. After nesting, female leatherbacks will migrate from tropical waters to more temperate seas to feast on the jellyfish that live there. The most important habitat to the leatherback sea turtles are the U.S. Virgin Islands, the U.S. West Coast, and Puerto Rico. The leatherback sea turtle's protection, an international protection effort. Due to the leatherback sea turtle's extensive migratory habits, protection of this species is not limited to one ocean or country. Education about the protection of leatherback sea turtles will have to be an international effort. The leatherback sea turtles are protected under the Endangered Species Act of 1973. In 1977, NOAA, Fisheries, and the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. In addition to the U.S. protection by NOAA, they are also protected internationally by the Southeast Asian IOSEA Marine Turtle Memorandum of Understanding, and the Inter-American Convention, the IAC, for the protection and conservation of sea turtles. The goal of all of these agencies is to promote education and awareness about sea turtle protection. They are also committed to preserving their habitats and monitoring the fishing industry's impact on sea turtle deaths. The leatherback sea turtle in relation to what I've learned in class. In Chapter 11 of our text, it taught us about biodiversity and conservation of species. The sea turtle population has declined so much over the past 20 years it is now on the top 10 endangered species list. On page 209 of our text, it states, "Today's species loss is accelerated as our population growth and resource consumptions put increasing strain on habitats and wildlife." This statement is exactly why we are losing this beautiful turtle to extinction. As our population grows, we build houses on coastal lands, interfering with the natural habitat of the sea turtles. We have used the eggs and meat of the adult sea turtles for our own sustenance. Our demand for fish and seafood has increased fishing in the ocean waters, which has led to the demise of the great leatherback sea turtle because they are being caught in the nets, lines, and fishing gears of these large fishing operations. Legislation and agreements to help the leatherback sea turtle. The United States efforts to protect the leatherback sea turtle. The U.S. government has the Fish and Wildlife Service and National Marine Fisheries Service, which share federal jurisdiction for sea turtles. These agencies, along with Fish and Wildlife Service, have led responsibilities on nesting beaches in the National Marine Fisheries Service and the marine environment. Those agencies are the ones responsible for protecting the habitats of sea turtles and educating the public about sea turtles and their habitats. The government agency in charge of regulation in the U.S. is NOAA. Their goal is to strive for and manage a balance of commercial fishing and the protection of our sensitive marine ecology. The U.S. is also part of the Inter-American Convention for the Protection and Conservation of Sea Turtles, the IAC. Legislation agreements to help the sea turtles continued. The Indian Ocean Southeast Asian IOSEA covers the following countries and territories: Southeast Asia, Australia, Northern Indian Ocean, Northwest Indian Ocean, and the West Indian Ocean. The IOSEA developed a conservation and management plan that aims to reduce direct and indirect causes of marine turtle mortality, protect, conserve, and rehabilitate marine turtle habitats, improve understanding of marine turtle ecology and populations through research, monitoring, and information exchange, increase public awareness of the threats to marine turtles and their habitats, and enhance public participation in the conservation activities, enhance national, regional, and international cooperation, promote the implementation of the MOU, including the Conservation and Management Plan. Other legislations and agreements to help the leatherback sea turtle. The Inter-American Convention for the Protection and Conservation of Sea Turtles, the IAC, was formed for countries in the Americas and Caribbean to take action for the benefits of sea turtles. The IAC has 14 contracting countries: Belize, Brazil, Costa Rica, Ecuador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Netherlands, Antilles, Nicaragua, Panama, Peru, United States, Uruguay, and Venezuela. The IAC's mission: protection of deliberate take of sea turtles or their eggs, compliance with the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, implementation of appropriate fishing practices and gear technology to reduce incidental bycatch of turtles in all relevant fisheries, the use of turtle excluder devices on shrimp trawl vessels, designation of protected areas for critical turtle habitat, restriction of human activities that could harm turtles, promotion of sea turtle research and education. How can we help save the leatherback sea turtle? Spread the word. Educating people about leatherback sea turtles is an uphill battle with habitat loss, fishery bycatching, poaching, and pollution from trash will help save these beautiful creatures. Join a group like the World Wildlife Fund. Donations made to the World Wildlife Fund help with the conservation efforts of many species, including the leatherback sea turtle. Do your part and don't litter. When you are at the beach, dispose of your trash in the appropriate trash bins. If you see trash lying on the beach, pick it up. You could save the life of a turtle or other marine creature. Support legislation that protects animals like the leatherback sea turtle. Write to your congressman, senator, or president and ask them to increase legislation related to the conservation and protection of endangered animals and species like the leatherback sea turtle. I'd like to thank you for viewing my presentation and have a wonderful day.